Hi, I wanted to take a few minutes to address something that has been going on around me. I have a couple friends who have had to euthanize a dog because of illness, because of old age, or they've had some dogs that have gotten very sick, and it's a scary time. And it's a real hard time for us. It's a very hard time for us. I mean, those creatures are part of our soul. So what happens then? Someone said, what happens then? What do you think? So let me share a couple stories. And then you can see what you think. First story is about a horse that was kept in a pen outside of the barn where I spent a lot of time. I mentioned her in one of the other videos. She was having intense stomach pain, and I could feel the pain when I was by her. And we talked about that, but I didn't tell you, when I was leaving the barn that night, I went over to that stall pen, and it was lit up in white light. It is white light. It's dark out now, folks, and it's white light. And standing at the head of this horse was a person in a brown robe, comforting her. Now, we can guess as to who or what the person in the brown robe was, but I can tell you that there was a person there in this stall, lit with light, and this horse was okay. She was okay. I could go home knowing she was in good hands. Second story is about a horse that was in the barn, was going to be euthanized because of pain that they had not been able to alleviate. And above this horse was a white spirit ghost floating right above the horse, the same size as the horse. Huge white wings, just sitting there for a long period of time. And at first I wasn't sure if this was the horse spirit leaving the body, knowing that it was going to be euthanized ahead of time, because I think they know those things, or if it was about another horse coming to comfort this horse during this time, or to greet this horse and travel with this horse. I don't know, but it was amazing. And the third story, before it gets dark here, is I was out for a hike. I've talked often about my going on hikes. And as I was entering this hiking area, I saw a woman coming up the hill with this little dog at her side. And I could describe it, I could draw a picture of it, I knew the color, I knew the breed. I noted it because that's what I do with dogs, I love them. And then I just continued on my hike down the hill, looking at the rocks instead of the woman so that I didn't fall. And then when the woman got to me, she didn't have a dog. And I went, whoa, what am I supposed to do with this? Where'd the dog go? I know she had a dog spirit walking at her side. I didn't realize till that minute that it was a spirit instead of a concrete, alive dog. And part of me wanted to talk to this woman and say, do you know that you've been walking with the dog spirit as you've gone on your hike? And the other part of me wasn't sure that that would be information she'd want. You know, I wanted to say, did you have this dog? Did you know this dog? But not everyone would welcome that conversation at that point in time. So I kept the conversation to myself and let her resume her hike. But it told me a lot. It was amazing. And I have other stories of this type, but I think these 3 stories give you something to hold on to and think about. And know that maybe there's a different reality that we can't see. And I hope if you know someone, and I know you do, who has gone through this or is still grieving and dealing with the loss of a pet of some type, an animal companion, horse, dog, pig, doesn't matter, that you'll share the story with them. Because this is all about bringing comfort to others. The point of this video is, what information can I share that helps people as they move forward? So if there's someone you can share it with, please do. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. Have a wonderful evening.